Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down one of the most surprising results in the ongoing T20 World Cup 2026, India versus South Africa, where South Africa handed India a 76-run defeat in their Super 8 Group 1 match at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. This result has serious implications for India's title hopes, so we will look at how it happened, key tactical moments, what went wrong for India, and lessons moving forward. South Africa won the toss and chose to bat first, posting 187 for 7 in their 20 overs, while India was bundled out for 111 in 18.5 overs. That is a 76-run margin, one of the largest defeats India has suffered in T20 World Cup history. David Miller was the player of the match with a brilliant 63 off 35 balls, supported by Dewald Brevis, 45, and Tristan Stubbs, 44. Meaning South Africa built multiple pressurized partnerships that kept India from maintaining a grip on the game. South Africa did not just go berserk from ball one. After losing early wickets at 23, they displayed excellent middle phase reconstruction. Instead of panicking, Brevis and Miller took control, rotating strike, punishing the bad balls, and not allowing India's bowlers to settle into consistent lines. The pair accelerated effectively after the power play. Miller's strike rate of 180 and Brevis's 155 reflect how aggressively South Africa managed risk without reckless shot-making. This shows how building partnerships matter more than only hitting boundaries early. Lesson India could not follow today. From the Indian bowling side, Jasprit Bumrah bowled economically and took wickets, but overall India failed to seize momentum. South Africa focused on upsetting field placements and targeting weaker overs, rather than only relying on traditional phases. If you notice the run distribution, South Africa kept rotating strike and broke India's attempt to build pressure by spreading runs across overs, a common tactic in modern T20 batting. India's batting effort is the real puzzle here. They were stunned early. Top order collapses. Ishan Kishan, Tilak Varma, Abhishek Sharma, all back in the pavilion inside the first 5 overs, meant India never got momentum. It is not just the numbers. Losing early drastically increases pressure on the middle order in T20, because every batter now has to rebuild and accelerate at the same time. A tough ask against disciplined bowling. Even as the pitch did not deteriorate visibly, the batting lineup struggled to adapt quickly. Shivam Dube top scored with 42 off 37. Respectable but not enough to swing the match in India's favor. Mian never recovered after losing early wickets. There was no phase reconstruction period. And T20, if you lose 3 wickets inside 5 overs, you must slow down the run rate and rebuild. Prioritizing partnerships before acceleration. Too many dot balls and lack of clear rotation strategy allowed South African bowlers to control the pace of the innings. Whether it was the batting order or shot choices at the wrong time, India's ensign fluctuated, sometimes trying T20 flamboyance too early, and other times being too passive. Marco Jansen was outstanding, finishing with 422. Consistently hitting the right areas, bouncers into pads, yorkers at the death, and variations that broke rhythm. Meanwhile, Keshav Maharaj's triple strike in the mid-innings basically sealed the deal. South Africa's bowlers set the tone by mixing pace and length, taking early wickets, and then keeping India from ever stabilizing. This loss is not just a one-off bad day, it exposes strategic weaknesses, inability to rebuild after power play collapse, overdependence on a few individuals, poor middle overs game management. With this defeat, India now must win upcoming matches to stay in semi-final contention. South Africa, on the other hand, has boosted their standing. In summary, South Africa's collective performance, partnerships, smart tactics, disciplined bowling, outclassed India's fragmented batting and lack of adaptability today. For India to bounce back, they must rethink middle overs pacing, strike rotation strategy, and batting order flexibility. If you want deeper tactical breakdowns like this for every World Cup match, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on India's performance. What should they change next? If you agree India's top 3 need to rethink their roles.